Question number 14. A rectangle has an area of 155 square inches. The length of the rectangle is 4 inches less than 7 times the width of the rectangle. What is the width of the rectangle in inches? So no diagram has been provided. We can just draw a rough diagram which looks like a rectangle. Let x represent the width in inches of the rectangle, and it's given that the length of the rectangle is 4 inches less than 7 times the width of the rectangle. 4 inches less, that means minus 4 less than 7 times the width. So if x is width, that means 7 times x will give the 7 times width of the rectangle, and 4 inches less than that we can represent with this expression 7x minus 4. So 7x minus 4, I will just mark it on this rectangle for the length. So next, what is given? So if we multiply the width x inches by the length 7x minus 4 inches, we will get x times 7x minus 4, because the area is given. Area of the rectangle is 155 square inches, and we know that area of a rectangle is length times width. So that means x times 7x minus 4 is equal to 155. That is the expression or equation we will get. Next, we can expand this. So 7x square minus 4x is equal to 155. After that, we have to solve this quadratic. So we can subtract 155 from both sides of this equation. So when we do that, we will have 7x square minus 4x minus 155 is equal to 0. So this is the quadratic which we have to solve. We can use various methods. We can use the quadratic formula, or we can even factor this. So let us use the factoring method. To use the factor method, we have to look for two numbers whose sum is minus 4 and product is 7 times minus 155. 7 times minus 155. Now we have to look for two numbers whose sum is minus 4 and product is 1085. So let's factor this 1085. So since it's ending with 5, definitely it will be divisible by 5. So 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 1 is 5, then we have the remainder of 3, 5 times 7 is 35. And then 217 almost looks like a prime number, but it's actually not, because 7 times 31 will give 217. 217, if you divide by 7, you will get 31. That means 217 is actually not a prime number. It has got other factors like 31 and 7. So now what we can do, 7 times 5 is 35 and we have 31. So strategically we can apply a negative sign for the 35 and positive sign for the 31, so that the difference between them is minus 4, which is the sum which we need, and minus 35 times 31 will give negative 1085. So this is how we are going to factor this. 7x square minus 35x plus 31x minus 155 is equal to 0. Then from the first two terms, 7x, x minus 5, and same way from the next two terms, x minus 5 is equal to 0. That means this will get factored like this. So factoring the left hand side of this equation yields 7x plus 31 times x minus 5 is equal to 0. And we will apply the zero product property. So to this equation, if we apply, either 7x plus 31 is equal to 0, and when we solve this, subtract 31 on both sides. So we will have 7x is equal to minus 31, and which means that after you divide by 7 on both sides, x is equal to minus 31 divided by 7. But width cannot be a negative value. So we will use the other factor, x minus 5 is equal to 0, and then add 5 to both sides. So we will get x is equal to 5. So this will be our answer. The width of the rectangle in inches will be 5. So 5 is the answer, 5 inches. So width is x and length was 7x minus 4. So since we calculated that to be 5, 5 times 7 times 5 minus 4, is it equal to 155? Let us check. So 5 times 7 times 5 is 35 minus 4. So 5 times 35 minus 4 is 31. So 5 times 31. 5 times 31 is equal to 155. That means the width is 5 and the length is 31 for this rectangle. That's what it means. So that means our answer is correct.